Good evening students. So in today's video we are going to discuss about function. So what is function? So it start with if one quantity depends on the other quantity, then both the quantities must known as relative quantity. Okay, if one quantity, suppose one quantity is x, depends on other quantity. If one quantity depends on the other quantity like y, then they are relative quantities. It means for every value of x. So a function can be defined as such that for every value of x, y has a definite value. Make sure y should be defined. For every value of x, y must have a defined value. Then y must set to be the function of x. Y must be set to the function of x, and it is denoted by y equal to fx, and it is denoted by y equal to fx. So what you got from this definition, that if we'll put value of x, then we will have output. If we are giving input, then we will have output. Input means value of x, output means value of y, but both should be well defined value. Now let us take one example that we had already discussed at the time of relation. So that is, suppose this is one set, this is the other. Okay, suppose this is a or b. Here 1 2 3, again I am taking same value 4, or here suppose a b, only 2 I am taking. Okay, so this is called what? Mapping. Okay, you should know mapping. Okay, this is mapping. So as you know, we had discussed already, this is pre-image and this is image part. Okay, so for if two sets are given, this is set A and this is set B, so make sure each element of first set, that is input set or pre-image set, must have at least or must have unique image or unique output. Okay, make sure, again listen carefully. Suppose here, just see the example, 1 is associated with A, 2 is associated with B, 3 is associated with A, and 4 is associated with B. So is that a function? So let me check. Each element has unique image, each pre-image having unique image. So 1A, okay, let me write also, no problem. 1A, okay, then 2B, okay, then 3A, okay, then 4B, that is also okay. So each pre-image has unique image. They are not having two image. And in the last video I had told a pre-image should have one and only one image, but a image can have number of pre-image. Okay, so don't worry. So being a function, two sets will be a function if each element of first set must have a unique image in the second set, so that will be the function. So this is a function, so hence it is a function, it is a function fn. Okay, in short, one more example I am taking very fastly, I am taking, no problem. This will be curve shape. So like 1 3 5 4 2 4, okay, and 6 also I am taking. And suppose this is like this, this is associated with this is like this, and this is like this. So is that a function? Is that a function? Yes, this will be a function. 1 has only one image, 2 has only one image, 5 has only one image. I said none of the elements should remain in pre-image part or from the set A, but here it can be left out, no problem. here it can be left out. Actually this is what, this is domain part and this is codomain, which we will discuss in the next video. So just you listen carefully. Each pre-image is having at least one unique image, so it will be a function. So this is also a function. This is also a function. Okay, one more example. If I am taking 1 2 3 4 5 6, suppose this is this, this is this, this is this, and this is, so is that a function? Let us check. 1 4, okay, one image. 2 4, okay, one image. 2 5, no, none of the image has right to have two image, so this will not be a function. This is not a function, this will not be a function. So I think so you understand how to define, how to check out whether the given sets are function or not. So this is enough for this video. In next video we will discuss about domain, codomain, and of course range. Thank you.